Hey guys, David here. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I want to discuss two things in this video. The first thing is um, my YouTube channel is going to be more focused on five passive five passive income programs that anybody can make money with, where you don't have to necessarily recruit and team build. What I'm finding is that a lot of people just aren't very good at team building, or they don't have the time to do it. And those people typically are not winning. They're not making money, or they're making very little money. And I believe the type of programs that I'm going to be marketing within my channel and and showing you over the next week or so will be programs that you basically invest a small amount of money and you compound it and you earn on a daily basis. Okay, and it just grows and grows and grows. These programs will be low risk. I'll do videos on why I believe they're low risk, and if you want to team build in these programs, you can. They all have some type of matrix or some type of incentive for you to refer others to the program, and you can earn more money that way. But if you just don't have the time, or you're tired of trying to recruit people, then you can just earn money without team building. So it's a win-win for literally everybody, and you can feel good bringing anybody into this. If you are a team builder, you'll feel good knowing that they're going to make money regardless of what they do. Okay, so it's fail-proof. Now, with that said, those changes will like I said, it'll be about five programs, and you'll start seeing those programs. I'll lay them out over the next week or so. Okay. With that said, this is the first program that I just joined, and I have the page open here. It's BitConnect, and I shied away from this program for a while because I wasn't sure, if it was really low risk or not. Um, and what made me jump into it is I did a little bit more research. It kept on popping up in front of me, and first off, I'll explain what it is. Basically, BitConnect has its own cryptocurrency, and it is traded on different on a couple of markets, and I'll show those to you. But what they do is basically you lend them your money, okay? And in this video, I'm going to show you how to take $100 using BitConnect and turn it into $250,000 within 3 years. Okay, so how does that sound? I mean, does that sound interesting? $100, and if someone said to you, give me $100 in 3 years, you'll have 250,000. Now, I'm not guaranteeing that. There's a lot of factors in that, but that's basically my strategy with this. I put $100 in a few hours ago. I'll show that to you, and I'll show you the strategy that I'm going to follow. And if you'd like to join me on this journey, then I'd love that. Okay, and we can grow and share results with each other and go from there. Now, so BitConnect, you basically lend them money for a period, okay, and they basically have a trading bot that trades cryptocurrency like Bitcoin on a daily basis, and then based on the profits they make with your money and with everybody else's money, they pay out a percentage every day. Okay, and that varies. There's been days where there was no earnings. Typically, it's about 1%. That is the average. And legally, I'm not telling you that you're going to make 1%. I'm just telling you on average, historically, which I'll show you, it's been about a 1%. There's been days where it's been 5%. There's been days where it's been 0.5%. But typically 1% seems to be the number. Okay. Now, previously I didn't get in this because it wasn't on any big market. They weren't trading on any major markets or anything like that. Now, if you go to Google, let me just show you real quick, and you type in cryptocurrency market. Okay, the first one here is CoinMarketCap, which is pretty big site. Okay, and they have the top 20 right here listed, and you'll see within the top 20, BitConnect is number 18. Okay, It's at $48.36. So they have their own valid currency that's being traded on a daily basis. It's a very active currency because the program itself requires you to basically take your Bitcoin, let's just say $100 worth of Bitcoin, and convert it to BitConnect coin, which forces activity on the coin. Okay, and I'll show that a little bit more here. Now, so once I saw that this is being traded on a large market, and some other factors, I gave it some thought. The other factors that I'll tell you that I looked at is the length of time that this site has been around. And we can just go back to Google, and we can type in "who is," and I'll use GoDaddy. Okay, and we're going to copy the domain. We're going to paste it in here. Do a little robot. Okay, and here we go. Here's the results. So you can see that if I scroll down here, you can see the domain registered on February 9th at 7:08. Who knows if that's, I'm assuming that's AM, but I'm not sure. In 2016. Okay, so it was registered over a year ago. The site has been around for over a year. People have been making a lot of money with it. I didn't jump in it because I had questions about it. I'm telling you, at $100, it's not really a big investment. And another factor I looked at is the website. The website is gorgeous. I mean, this is really well put together. It's a beautiful website, beautiful videos. They have crypto news on here. They have here testimonials. The site is available in like 10 different languages here. And if you scroll up here, they have their own app on the Apple Store and an app for the Android. From what I've seen, the Apple one isn't that great. The Android one, from my understanding, is a lot better. But the fact that they've went and put all this time into this site, they've made it beautiful. They've made apps. It's trading on the market, and it's been around for a year. It was my decision. A lot of these high-yielding investment programs that are paying 5%, 10% a day, those programs are they're pyramid schemes. They're Ponzi's, and they last 3 months to 6 months. You don't usually see them last more than 6 months. So when a program has been around for over a year, it's probably pretty solid. And that's just my opinion. You need to do your own due diligence, do your own research. I don't want to ever have anybody come back to me and say, "Hey, why did you get me in this?" I'm just like you. I'm human. I'm going to make mistakes. I try to minimize them and do my research. And I'm comfortable with $100 into this. It's been around for a year. I don't think it's going anywhere, and it looks pretty solid. Okay. Typically, my rule is if it's over 1% daily that they're trying to tell you if they're telling you they're going to give you 5% a day, in my mind, it's a scam. I just don't see how they can actually do that. Okay, 1% or less, it's probably legitimate, but needs to be researched. Okay. With that said, company is very active. If I refresh here, I should get a pop-up window here. Or not. Here it is right here. So they have an annual event in Thailand. Anybody that invested $20,000 or more between these dates will basically be able to go there. I think it's paid. Pretty sure they'll basically fly you out there, pay for everything. So, it looks legit. I'm comfortable with it. Do not, if you're not comfortable losing $100, then don't even join it. If you're not comfortable losing any money, $5, $10, then you shouldn't be spending it online. Because everything has some type of risk. It may be minimal, it may be high. I believe this to be lower risk. And at $100, I've spent $100 on really stupid things. So if I could take $100 and turn it into $250,000 in 3 years, That's pretty good for me. You know, I'm willing to take those odds. Okay, so now let's talk about that. So I'm gonna log in here real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. Got to put authenticator in here. Okay, they have some good security. They have the two-step authenticator. You can use a Google authenticator. You can use Authy, which is what I use. Same thing. Okay, log in here. It's a very nice back office, very clean. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is, and I'm going to show you how to get started, and then we'll talk about the strategy. The first thing you're going to do is fund your account. Okay, and you have two wallets within the system. One is a Bitcoin wallet, and one is the BitConnect coin wallet. Okay, the first thing you need to do is you need to fund your account with Bitcoin, and that is going to bring Bitcoin into here. So what you're going to do is you're going to come down here. You're going to click Deposit Bitcoin. They're going to give you an address. You're going to log into wherever your wallet may be. You know, you may be using Coinbase or wherever, and you're going to send $100 to that address. Okay, once you do that, your Bitcoin will show up here. Okay, once you've done that, now we need to convert this Bitcoin, this $100, into $100 in BitConnect coin. Okay, so you're going to hit exchange. Next, you're going to scroll down here. You're going to see a column for buying and selling. Okay, well, you want to buy. Okay, so it's a little tricky and it's a little confusing, but you want to buy, so you're actually going to go to one of the people that's selling. These are actually people that are selling and people who are buying. Okay, so when we put a buy order in right now, it would show up here. So we're going to want to click the minus sign here. It'll auto-fill this in. You're going to want to grab your amount here, which is going to be, I don't remember how much it's going to be in Bitcoin, but it'll say, a certain amount here, which is going to differ from what's here. You're going to copy this, and you're going to paste it into here. When you do that, these fields are going to update, okay? They're going to adjust to the amount of Bitcoin you have, and then you're just going to hit Buy Bitcoin right here, Buy BitConnect coin. Once that's done, your BitConnect wallet will show them funds here, and then you'll have zeros here like I do, okay? Then what you're going to do is go back to the dashboard, and you're going to lend your BitConnect coin, okay? Give this a second, it's running a little bit slow. While we're on this page, guys, on the top of every page, you're going to see right here your affiliate link that you can share the opportunity with. And I'll go over the compensation plan in terms of what you get paid. And that's kind of hard to find on the website. You will not find it on the homepage of the website. You have to actually log in. It was very hard for me to find, but it's right here. When you click this Learn More link, it'll actually tell you about the compensation for referring people and team building. Okay, so we're back on the dashboard. We're going to click Lend BitConnect right here. And a window is going to pop up. You're going to type in $100 in the box, okay? And then it'll tell you right here how much Bitcoin that is, BitConnect coin, which should be less or equal to what you have here. And then you check off the little box for the terms and services, terms of use, and click Pay from BitConnect wallet. And you can read the terms by clicking on it. And basically, it's just basically telling you that you're not guaranteed to make any money. They're not guaranteeing you're going to make 1% or 10% or 5%. They're not guaranteeing anything. And legally, that's what everybody should be doing. Okay. Now, with that said, let me explain this now. So you have different brackets here for the amount that you're lending to them. And the volatility software interest, this is the actual software. Okay, and we're going to click on that here in a second, and I'll show you some of that. But basically what this says is at $100, they're not giving you any bonus percentage. That's what you would get if you go to higher levels. Okay, And they're basically telling you that after 299 days, you will get that principal back. Okay? You're going to make more money than this way before this, okay? Before the 299 days. But a lot of programs you invest $100 and they don't give you your principal back. Just whatever you earn on a daily basis is what you earn. Okay? This company is going to pay you every day, but on top of that, you're going to get that initial $200 back after 299 days as well. Okay? Now, if we click on this volatility software interest, it'll open up a new window. And I could show you here a chart. And you can see how the bot is doing. This is set to 1 month right now. And you can see here, this day was 1.29, this day 1.32, this day was down to 0.5. You had a really bad day here at 0. Okay, and then you had a day here which is 1.84, 1.79, 1.79. So you see it varies. Okay, and that was another thing that I looked at when I was considering, is this a scam or is this legit? If it was a scam, they probably would just say, hey, we'll give you 2% every day, or we'll give you 5% every day. They're not. This is like legitimate results in terms of what they're doing on a daily basis. This is based on their profits. And you can look at a year, you can look at a week, you can do 1 week, okay? And you can see what it's doing, okay? So typically, though, you'll see that 1% is probably a pretty good average. And their average here, and they show you here a little calculator, and you can look here, their average is 0.98 over 30 days. So that 1% is pretty accurate, okay? You can do 6 months, 0.86, last 7 days, 0.89, okay? Now, with that said, if just by going with this, if you put $100 in this, 299 days, your profit will be almost $300. So you're going to triple your money. Okay. Not only that, you're going to get that principal back, so you're going to end up with $400 in hand. Not bad. Okay. I mean, where else? I mean, you can throw $100 in a bank and make that kind of money. You're not. So, but now this is not taking into consideration compounding, and that's what I want to talk to you about. So I got a little spreadsheet here, and this spreadsheet shows you how to turn that $100 into $250,000 over a 3-year period. Okay, and what that means is you're basically going to keep on taking the money. Instead of taking it out and putting it in your pocket, you're going to take it and put it back in the company. Okay, so this sheet has $100 as a starting point, and we put it at 0.9%. So we didn't even put it at 1%. We looked at the lower amounts and said, okay, 0.9 is probably really safe. Okay, and after 12 days here, you'll see that we accumulated $10, and it's highlighted in green. That $10 was then reinvested. So now this is up to 110 here. And instead of making 90 cents a day, now we're making just under $1. And then you'll see here the window of time. Initially, it took us 12 days to get that $10. Now with the compounding, it only took exactly 10 days. So the window between the $10 increments has gotten smaller. And then it keeps on getting smaller, as you'll see here. So now it's like, 6 days, 5 days, you know what I mean? It keeps on getting smaller. Here, look, 4 days, okay? And you'll see here by the 299th day, by compounding, instead of only having $400, okay, we're putting this money back into the company, you'd literally have $1,380 from a $100 investment, okay? And see what happens here? You're literally making $10 a day, okay? And then you have some days here where you have $20 in one day. And you're just taking this money and you keep on putting it back in the company, and it's building the amount you're earning. Okay, so if we go to the next tab, you'll see here that, let me scroll up, these $10 start turning more into $20, okay? And then what ends up happening is it's just pure $20. Then it goes 20s and 30s per day. Okay, and you just keep on reinvesting these amounts until you get to these bigger amounts. And what ends up happening here, on the 460th day, you stop putting the money back in, and you hold it okay, for 19 days, 20 days, okay? After 20 days, you should have $1,000, $1,010 in your wallet. You then put that amount in. And for now on, you put that amount in. And it was just like the $10. It's going to start with a gap of 10, 15 days, and then it's going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. And you're going to see that $1,000 that you're going to be able to deposit instead of 15 days, 20 days, every 5 days. Okay? And then we go to the third tab here, and then you'll see what happens here is those $1,000 get smaller and smaller and smaller. Okay? And it gets to the point where it's almost every day, $1,000 a day. Okay? And then what happens on the 720th, 23rd day, you hold it like you did for the 1,000. You hold it for a period of, I believe it's 20 days. Let me see, how many days is that? 723 to 742. So yeah, just about 20 days. And you're gonna have 10,000 in your wallet, and you're gonna put that 10,000 back in, and you're gonna do 10,000 increments. And same thing, those windows will get smaller and smaller and smaller. And by the end of 3 years, guys, you will be at $250,000. Okay? Okay, so this is a plan. There's many factors. Will you make 0.9 every day? That's one factor. We did 0.9 because it's lower than the average, and it gives this scenario, it makes it a little more real. Will the company be around in 3 years? Well, it's been around for 1 year, so there's a good chance it'll probably be around for 3 more years, or 2 more years, or 1 more year. There's no way I can predict that. But what I can tell you is that mathematically this works, and it's a nice little plan. So this is what I'm doing. This is my first step, and this is what I wanted to show you. This is the first program I'm going to show of 5. I'm going to show you now the compensation. Now, please remember, you're welcome. You don't have to stick to that plan. You're welcome. If you feel uncomfortable with having $100 in here for 3 years, you're welcome to take out that $100 during the process and just work on free money if you'd like. Me personally, $100 is not so much money. I'm not really going to be worried. I'm not going to be losing sleep over $100. So for me, I'm going to let it ride. Okay? And I'm going to stick to that plan. Now, if you want a team build, you would just copy this link here. For all 5 of the companies I'm going to show you, I'm going to have a full marketing system available to my team members. I will provide landing pages, sales funnels, and even email follow-ups. Literally, I'm going to hand everything to you guys, give you access to what I use, and you just go with it and market, and you don't have to really worry about building anything. It'll be there for you, and it converts well. Okay, I haven't done it for this because this is my first day in this. I will make one for this as well, and we'll update my team as it's available. So now, in terms of the compensation for building a team, you can click Learn More in your dashboard. If you scroll down here, it is a 2 by infinity matrix. Okay, they show 2 by 10 here, but you get 0.01% to infinity. So on your first level, you're getting 7%. Second level, 3%, and then it goes down 1%, 1%, and so on. Okay, but remember, you're getting paid to infinity. So pretty cool little compensation plan here. And if we go back to the back office and you go to referral on the left side, they have some very nice banners they've made. So we'll go here. Got some very nice, very nice banners. Okay, and if you wanted to take a different approach and market the coin itself, you want to market Bitcoin, BitConnect coin, you can do that as well. Some people are just interested in cryptocurrencies and not really interested in anything but buying all the cryptocurrencies out there. There's a lot of people like that. So you can target that as well if you like. Okay. Aside from that, I'll show you that I did make my deposit, and this is my first day, so I have no earnings. I put in here $100 worth of Bitcoin. I guess the price fluctuated a little bit, and I have a little left in my BitConnect. You can see here that I converted it, and you can see here $100 lent. Here's my lent ID and so on. Okay, so yeah, guys, I'll keep you updated on my progress, and I really hope that you join this journey with me, and we can grow together with this. I think this could be the start of something really fun and interesting. And the other programs I'm already established in, and I'll share those with you. I'll share my progress with you and show you what I'm doing on those over the next week or so. This one I'm not established. I have, like, literally, if I go to referrals here, I mean, this was just a few hours ago, and I have nobody in my team. So literally, I just signed up to this. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you have any questions, if you are in BitConnect and maybe I said something incorrectly, please, correct me and put it in the comments. I don't want to give false information at any point. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. And if you're interested in joining my team and getting going with me, you're welcome to click the link. I'll leave it below in the description of this video. And you can sign up. You can make a free account, look around, get a feel for it, and then fund your account, and we can get working together. And feel free to add me on Facebook as well. Okay? Thanks, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye-bye.